Do you know what's funny? I used to work at a hotel, right? And we used to have to carry the trays. No, we of alcohol. So like at your first shift in it, you're like, and you might drop it in it. Content. That's what we create. Oh, X-Fighter coming in.
Unorthodox reactions.
Oh,
Welcome back, guys. Unorthodox reaction.
I'm changing partners. Guys. Anyone need a partner to work with?
This is another unorthodox intro. Cold open. Now today we've got for you an internet historian video, Incognito mode, aka Etiquette. And weird introductions aside, you got anything to add?
Yeah, guys, welcome back to another Unorthodox reaction. This is another Unorthodox intro. I hope you guys enjoy the content.
Without further ado.
Etiquette. What is etiquette? Warty, Lady Featherstone. Is pinkies out good etiquette? No. Wrong fork, Mr. Blackwell. Is it proper etiquette to eat M&Ms with a spoon? Mr. Druckmann, you haven't touched your sandwich. Is it about holding the door for a woman? For the last time, Mrs. Fairfax. Elbows off the table. Yes, hello. Can't you see you're interrupting our dining experience? How rude. All this and get cultured AF on this episode of In the Quarantine.
Yeah.
How rude does your waiter need to be before you feel the need to say something?
Oh, that's a good one.
Right. What if they spill a second glass of beverage on you? First time it's an accident. I don't think anybody would make that a problem. They come back to get you your replacement soda. They trip on the first drink that they spilled. They haven't cleaned it up. They just immediately went to get you another drink.
Okay.
See, that's tough.
I'm so sorry, sir. I cannot apologize enough. That's 2 drinks. That's unbelievable. Let me go and get you another.
Would you let them get you a 3rd drink at this point?
Something freaking out.
You stop, because they don't have to. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. I'm watching the video. What's wrong with me?
Concentrate, man.
I am concentrating. I know. I can recite everything they've said.
Very distracting.
I can recite everything they've said.
What? Go on. Apart from the etiquette.
What is that?
No.
Is it rude to eat Skittles with a spoon? Or, at what point do you something to your waiter if they put 2 drinks on you? I've got it. It's all here.
Cool.
Play the video. God damn it.
By the 3rd one, I'll be standing up and going, what the fuck?
You'd be at the next table over like, put it down, step away.
It depends how apologetic they are after the 2nd one.
I have to imagine they'd be fucking bowing at that point. So sorry. I cannot imagine how this happens twice.
What I'm worried about is like, so if he spills a drink the 3rd time, but then he gets injured.
He smacked his head on the table on the way down.
And so he's just lying unconscious on the floor.
Yeah, outside of the immediate knee-jerk reaction, like do you milk it at all? Do you immediately suck it up and be like, hold on,
you
there's
can't
bigger stuff
tell
going
him
on here?
after that.
Yeah, you have to suck it up. But then, what do you do?
Do you know what's funny? I used to work at a hotel, right? And we used to have to carry the trays. No, we of alcohol. So like at your first shift in it, you're like, and you might drop it in it. But it got to a point where I was so comfortable, I was just there like, and you always get that always happens. But you always get the people who are just like greedy, the freaking. They're so annoying
They
because
take more than 1 drink.
Yeah, and they knock everything over. This guy knocked it into me. He knocked it right into me, and he goes, sorry. And I was like, you just spilled drink on me. Like, I was like, sorry, off topic. But yeah, I get it. Yeah. I was annoyed
I think
at
some people don't understand how balancing works.
Yeah.
Because they will see that there's a drink like on this side. And
yeah, there's like 3 on this side. There's like 3 on this side.
Like, bro,
they're reaching over the top. I'm like, bro, don't reach over the top. I don't care if that's cold. Or like freaking God, just tell me to turn it around and I'll do it for you. Don't freaking start reaching for somewhere else.
If a 2nd waiter comes out and goes, oh my god, this man's on the floor, but then they trip over the body.
Right.
And another drink. And it just lands like right on your...
At that point, it's like, why are you even still sitting there?
I don't even think I would say something at that point. It's still like, well, the guy's still on the floor.
Is the 2nd dude also hit his head on the way down? That's the question. Because the second dude you can now be mad at. There's no blame. The sympathy shifted to him. Right?
Right. Yep.
At this point, you could be like, this dude's unconscious. Yeah, 2 drinks, though, bro. 2 drinks. That's on you.
No one in the restaurant is enjoying their meal anymore. Everyone's just staring in our direction. Just pants are soaked through and through. And then the manager comes out and goes, where's my 2 waiters? My 2 best men.
My 2 heavy left-footed waiters, yeah.
Oh my god, looking at the 2 unconscious bodies. And one of them has died.
Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to go that serious, but I feel like that's a...
Are you obliged to stick around?
No. I feel like I'd leave immediately. Dude hits his head and he's like, get up off the ground. I'm leaving. I'm not following up with what... This had nothing to do with me. I don't want to deal with the police reports that are... Gonna ask me if I witnessed something. They've got cameras. You guys can handle it.
You go home, and oh man, this was such a terrible evening. Ring ring.
Moshi moshi.
You don't know me, but I'm the wife of the waiter who served you this evening.
Oh, Jessica Robbins. Yes. How's it going?
Well, not so good. My husband is dead.
What?
I know, and this may sound odd, but would you come to the funeral?
Fuck no.
Why?
He was dedicated to serving people, and I remember he said, the very last person I serve on the job is the person I want to come to my funeral.
I mean, I can't say no to that, okay?
It would mean the world to me.
Fine. I'll consider it, yeah.
All right.
I guess. My concern would be that they're trying to murder me.
So you're at the wake.
What? Okay, fine, whatever.
You're at the wake, and the wife comes up, and she goes...
I swear to God, if she asks me to speak at this thing.
No. She comes up, she goes... Hey, thank you so much for coming here. I brought you a drink. What do you do? Do you say anything?
No, it's the same thing. The first dude hit his head, you know, the sympathy's on him. At this point, this girl must be getting, you know, fucking flashbacks to how her husband just died. No, I'm not fucking saying anything. I'm helping her off the ground. It's okay. Don't sweat it. I brought extra shorts. That's the thing I do now. I'm also wearing shorts to a funeral for some reason.
I think that's kind of
yeah, I don't know what else to do here. I feel like I played that pretty well.
All right. Well, I think we've taught people a valuable lesson, so that's what you do.
If you ever get a drink spilled on you, you know, make an effort and attend the funeral. Yeah.
Me and your mother.
Alright,
Samito, we're going out. Me and your mother.
Okay.
We've Samito, we're going out to dinner. You know, you just you know, entertain yourself. There's hot dogs thawing in the sink.
This is hitting really close to home.
And we leave. We drive away. You can hear the car pulling away, and then you put on Titanic. Right. And we've never seen Titanic.
Right.
Anyway, you're loving the movie. It's great. It's a great movie. Then it gets to the bit where Jack and Kate are having their romance, and they're in the back of the old-timey car, and it's all steamy.
Right.
Oh, well, you know, it was the restaurant was closed because of the COVID. I can't believe we left the house. Samito, what are you watching?
Titanic.
I guess one of two things. I would either turn off...
Yeah, because then it's like trying to explain to them that, like, it's not what the movie's about.
Yeah, Titanic.
And it's like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, my reflexes are too quick. I would have changed the channel time.
Like, I'm like, yeah, you would, like, let's say you didn't actually hear them coming in.
Oh, that's impossible.
Like, no, like, let's say
Impossible.
you didn't
Impossible.
Like, you were so engrossed in the movie.
That's not possible.
Like, you were so engrossed in the movie. Like,
I was about to say
high definition audio.
That's not possible. That's not possible. Do you know why, yeah? I'm on high alert because I'm home alone.
No, like high definition audio, surround sound.
No,
like
it's not happening.
The movie.
No,
you're basically practically right there in the movie, like sitting next to the bed watching.
I would still hear.
No,
I would hear the keys jingle right before they get to the door, and I'm like, dum dum dum, Cartoon Network.
Alright, cool then.
Off the TV. And just pretend to be passed out.
No. We've like.
No. I get that. No. I get that. That's still what I would do.
What? So we've busted through the door. We've seen you. We've seen you with your eyes open watching the movie, and then you would just close your eyes and turn off the television and pretend.
I've been asleep. I haven't been watching TV for an hour. I fell asleep an hour ago.
It's your win against mine.
Either that. Like, what the fuck else are you gonna do? You know what I mean? My parents are Muslim. That would have been like a very big deal, I imagine.
No, but you were like actively watching the movie, right? We came in and we like saw you with your eyes open, right?
No, I get that. I'm saying I would still pretend to be asleep.
You would still pretend to be asleep, just sitting up.
Like,
I think that would be my
give me a
gut
second.
reaction. If I had never been caught with anything and I was like really young, like 9 or 10, and I really felt like I was getting away with something.
Would you make the snoring noises?
No, hell no. Well, I snore, that's the thing. But I guess, yeah, either that or be like, or maybe not pretend to be asleep, but maybe pretend to have just woken up and gone, the TV's been on. I have no idea what this was. You guys woke me up.
We're not playing that you're asleep. Why were you watching this movie? Why were you watching this? This looks like an adult film. There are sex scenes in here. What is this? What are you watching?
I would tell them I thought it was an action movie.
What kind of action? I can see some action. There's plenty of action in this movie, Finito.
Right before this, I swear, James Bond was on. They were shooting each other. This must be a scene in the movie. I have no idea. If it's on the TV, that's the thing. If you get caught on the computer, it's different because you're not just watching Titanic on the computer. You pulled up that adult film. That's happened exactly once, and I told my dad it was a pop-up, and I need to update my antivirus.
Shopping.
People tend to be like, one at a time when you get the trolley. It'd be rude to sort of push forward. But you could.
Right.
You get your trolley, and technically, you could fill your trolley with stuff, and then just go, I'm done shopping.
Yeah.
And leave.
But people do be doing that.
It's not stealing, that's just...
It's kind of like... It's like... You're just there, and then you're just like, you know what? I can't be bothered. I just leave it and just go
shit
home.
around.
It is.
And you could, like, look in other people's trolleys, just stare at it and kind of go, oh, that's interesting shopping. And then maybe
like
take a couple of the things you like.
Good challenge.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't belong to them yet. It's not there.
Yeah, an intent to buy does not make it your possession, yeah. You can take a grape, because it doesn't hurt the integrity of the rest of the bunch of grapes.
No, but what if you look at the bunch of grapes and you go, how come this vine has one missing?
Well, that's more of a Karen thing to do. That's not a reasonable... Nah, there should be at least 3 more grapes on this. I can see this. Like, what? They pick it off by the bunch.
Are you allowed to open the punnet of blueberries and take one blueberry?
Well, I think the etiquette there is if nobody's going to notice when they're buying the thing of blueberries or strawberries or grapes, right? Can't take a hot dog out of the pack of hot dog. Like, that's way too fucking obvious.
Hey, ladies, want to see a real VP? The Nord signal. Quick. To the Nord hole. NordVPN, man. People just don't know how much money they can save using NordVPN. I need you to get out there and save them. You got it, Chief. Time to suit up. Sorry, citizen. I need this more than you do.
Help, that man just stole my purse.
Oof, that's rough. You know, you can get cheaper prices on purses and aprons and other girly items by using international pricing through nordvpn.com/incognito and get 68% off the 2-year plan and a free month also. You're welcome. Ooh.
Region-specific pricing on Steam. What the hell?
I know, right? Cheaper games on Steam. You are welcome. Let's grab that. Rejoice, good people. Share in the spoils of my savings using the URL nordvpn.com/incognito to get 60% off 2-year plan. Why not? All right, this city now. Oh, looks like the work has already been done. He's the VPN.
Friggin' need a VPN after that. That can move to a different country.
Deserves. Dude. So anyway, ladies, you can save with Nord. He watches over us. 68% off a 2-year plan.
Nice.
I hope you guys are happy. That was quite interesting.
Thank you.
Like, we had to watch it because people had been asking.
Peer pressure.
Power to the people. Never happening again. No, I'm joking.
I was gonna say, man.
My dad doesn't understand the internet fully well yet. He's got an iPad now.
Yeah.
But maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago, whenever my mom went to visit our home country, she went on her own because I refused to go. Because all I do is eat street food and get sick. right?
Yeah.
So I get home one day, I can hear that the TV's on, you know, like the static or whatever. So I was like, oh, my dad's in the living room.
Yeah.
Open the door, and my dad's watching porn in the living room.
Oh my god.
I don't think he says anything. Maybe he just gives like a oh, you know. He just sort of jumped up a bit, and I just sort of put my head down and then went into my room. And then like an hour later, half an hour later, I'm like going to get a glass of water, and he's like, hey, did you catch what was on the TV? And I was like, yeah. And he was like,
I mean, how
don't
could
tell
you
your
miss
mom.
it? I'm
And I was
guessing
like,
the
why
TV's
would
like
I
in the
tell
middle.
mom? Why the fuck would I?
The
Why the
living room.
fuck would I have that conversation with mom?
I bet that
imagine
was
trying to
a
tell
relief
you.
though. As soon as someone else is brought into the dynamic, like, don't tell your mom. I bet it's like, oh, thank God. This isn't about the awkwardness between me and him now.
Yeah, it very much was, because later we did have a smart TV, and my dad comes to me one day and goes, hey, how do you delete the search history on YouTube? And I was like, I need to teach you how to do this, actually. You need to know how to do this. So I go down to the search history, and his most recent searches were like food, coffee, blah, 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 whatever. And then I click into that tab, and the 4 searches after that are like porn stars. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, wait, don't go that far. And I was like, chill. I know what is, I understand this. Here's the button to clear the search history. And he was like, okay, cool. And then a year after that, not that long ago, I get him an iPad. And he calls me, and he goes, Samet, your mom was out of the house.
That's it. Your mom was out of the house. You know,
That's it all.
5G. People say, oh, that's ridiculous. 5G ain't gonna hurt you. And I agree.
Oh, okay.
If you start going on about 5G towers, yada, 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 you know, people mostly tune out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not listening currently.
Yeah, exactly. But let's say you went to someone's house and you took their Wi-Fi router,
Okay.
and then started holding it next to their baby's head.
Right.
All of a sudden, you'd get in trouble.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I feel like that's more
Babies
etiquette
are
around
delicate
babies.
in it.
yeah, but it's like, hold on a minute. I thought you didn't believe it whatsoever. But as soon as you put it next to their baby's soft skull,
Right.
they'll go, well, don't do that, please.
Right. At the very least, yeah. Could you not?
Yeah.
I feel like if you drop the stakes just a little bit, like if instead of your newborn baby, it's like your dog or something, I feel like much more people would be like, I mean, yeah, that's weird, but whatever. It's not going to hurt anything. I feel like you introduce anything to a baby, it just sets the stakes too high.
Yeah.
Oh, the safety's off. It's like, I don't care if the safety's on, dude. Just get it away from the baby.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, you could be like, there's no bullet in the chamber. There's no magazine in the gun. This thing is just a
It's not
replica.
even
Yeah.
an
It's
actual
only
gun.
a cap gun anyway.
Can I pull the trigger? No. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You could probably have something that couldn't even be very dangerous. Like,
You could have 2 spoons.
yeah, I was
get
about to
2
say
spoons?
something like a spatula. Yeah, 2 spoons and just hold them next to a baby's
Yeah.
head. Eventually, someone would tell you to stop.
Yeah, yo, get away from my baby, you weird hobo. Like, what are you doing with 2 spoons?
Just holding 2 spoons. What's the problem?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever had situations where you've done something wrong, but it's too complicated in the moment to explain what you've done wrong, and you just have to kind of give up? Okay, so this happened to me once. I was at a
oh, go on, story time.
No, I was just gonna ask you, have you ever had... I mean, I'm sure I have a story about it, but nothing's like coming to mind right now. But, oh, I do have one actually. It was one time I think I was going to a friend's house, and then it was like up this hill, and then there was like a turn to the left, and in the distance I thought I could see what was someone that I knew, and then I called out to them with my hand raised. The person looked back, and then it's like, oh, that's not I don't know them. Now it's like, so what I did was I just looked to the turn on the left. I pretended like I was waving to someone. Because I'm like, I could just kind of be like, wrong person, but then the awkwardness of it is kind of like,
He's like, nope, I was definitely looking that way. Yeah, fair play.
dinner, and there were maybe a dozen of us, and we're all at this table. It's like an outdoor setting, and we're joking around. I think we were talking about being rude to wait staff.
Right.
I said, oh yeah, like the French, where they just put their hand in the air and snap their fingers and say garçon.
Right.
And I did that motion, and then a waiter saw it and came over.
Right.
And I was mortified because effectively I had just done the thing.
Right.
I said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring you over like that." And he had this look on his face, like, "What? And then I'm like trying to explain it, and there's like a dozen of us there, and it's like loud in a restaurant, and it's like I've just done like the rudest thing, and then it's like there's no way to explain it, and so you just go, yeah, I'll have the chicken schnitzel, please.
At least in a French accent. Come on. Then you're a French tourist.
Yeah, and then it must have been like other people at other tables had seen it as well. It's like I can't go over to them and explain to them.
Yeah, right.
The joke.
Has anything like that ever happened to you?
So I'm plant sitting at one of the neighbors' houses.
Right.
So I'm supposed to go to the house every day or every other day.
Okay.
Dump some fish food in the fish tank, water the plants, and not order any pay-per-view porn on their TV. They didn't explicitly say that last part, but I learned this after
they probably didn't need to.
How old are you?
I mean, I wasn't 10, so 13, 14 maybe.
Okay.
They have a smart TV. I don't have cable, but I've never just had lone access to pay-per-view and being able to order stuff. So I'm browsing through the TV. I'm just watching TV. Who's gonna get mad at the plant sitter watching TV, right? And I'm browsing through the sections, and I find the sections that say adult only or XXX or 18 plus or whatever. Everything's got a free preview to it. So I'm watching the free previews. You know, at this point, like I remember specifically thinking I was like, this is wrong. I don't want to get caught doing this, but I have to know what a vagina looks like because I have no clue, right? I must have been younger. Let's say 12. And I was like, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find a scene. I'm gonna find something where a girl shows her vagina, and then I'm out of here. And then I'm gonna be more knowledgeable than when I went in, and this will be a net positive for me. And I'm supposed to get paid $60 for house sitting in place for 9 days. And she calls me over, gives me a text, maybe knocks on my door. I don't remember how we got in communication that day. And she sits me down and she goes, did you order anything on the TV? And I was like, I don't think so.
The fact that they asked that question is already a setup. Because if they didn't know,
free.
Yeah. Because if they didn't know, there would be absolutely no reason to even ask a question like that. Because it's so out of left field,
bro. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Story time. First time I started watching porn when I was a kid. Not anymore. But like, I used to get really paranoid that they sent like our history through to our Wi-Fi, like our Wi-Fi history, our search history, through to like my mom. So every time like the bill came,
recorded.
Yeah, exactly.
Send it to.
But like the first time the bill came, I was nervous. I was like, oh my god, she's gonna see this.
Like something like
I was like,
what's the bill say?
I'm so nervous. It was crazy. Yeah, I couldn't. I was too nervous.
Nah, I don't think so. And she was like, we got a receipt for, you know, a certain film that we know was an adult film. And immediately she goes, I'm not going to tell your parents, but did you order something on the TV? And I was like, I flipped through the TV. I clicked on some buttons. I swear I don't remember ordering anything of that nature. Turns out I didn't actually watch a free preview. I did in fact order something that was $25 that she took out of the money that she was going to pay me.
Also, I'm going to spend $16 a day.
All right, I'm going to go home.
Yeah, so she just wanted the honesty out of you.
Yeah, and I couldn't
and even get that.
I mean, they live in the neighborhood, so I see them like walking their dog and stuff. At some point, her husband walked up and was like,
afterwards.
just admit that you ordered something on the TV. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. And then we stopped talking after that.
That is really scary.
Okay.
I can't imagine any other time that I would be as polite as when I'm going fucking camping. You know, you run into another tent, say, you've got absolutely no idea what these people could be like.
Sure.
They could kill you and probably get away with it.
That's true.
If I ran across someone else and...
We don't have a story time for it. It's fine. I've been camping.
Have you?
Yeah,
I thought you were joking.
No, when I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I thought maybe you did it for like a school trip or something.
Yeah, school trip. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
haven't voluntarily gone camping. That's
normally a thing for school. Like a type of school trip like that would have been like if you want to go.
No, I mean like me and my boys haven't been like, yo, let's go camping on the weekend. No.
And their tent, I would not be getting anywhere near their tent.
Yeah.
I would be standing about 30 feet away and be going, hello.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You wouldn't like walk up to the tent and like unzip it or knock on the tent.
Though, because it's like you and a stranger just in the woods.
Oh, Samantha, do you want to give a quick rundown on why you don't shake with your left hand?
Yeah, so considering that everybody is right-handed, the right hand is always used for eating and the left hand is always used for cleaning yourself on the toilet.
That's right, and also usually you hold your sword with the right hand as well, so it shows, oh, I don't have anything.
Is it only in African culture where you don't hand something to someone with your left hand?
I don't know if it's only in African culture.
Okay, cool. Because every time when people do it to me here, I'm just like,
I don't know if is it African culture. I think it's just like a
respect thing, isn't it?
Mm.
What is it?
Dangerous in my hand.
I see the
But
word,
problem
bro.
with that, I have seen a lot of cute, right? That's nice.
Right.
But E is holding his left hand.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, is there an etiquette between like who gets the right hand and who gets the left hand? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably not.
Is he like the submissive one then?
It's not. So they.
Why they just cut it short?
Why barbers feel like it's okay to put their dick on your hand while they're cutting your hair?
That's true.
That's a thing. I've never said that to somebody, and they've had no idea what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But a good portion of the time, it's like, come on, man. It's like the third time this haircut. Like, what? You can tell me to lean to a side, so you don't need
It does get mad awkward though.
I like it though. What?
to fucking stretch over, dude.
Yep, I know exactly what you mean.
Have you ever said anything?
No, but I always move, and the sheer fact that you've moved
That's a sensitive enough area that they're like, oh, wait a second.
is a signal. Yeah.
Maybe I should stop doing what I'm doing.
I still haven't figured out. I don't know where to look. Someone's got me in a chair, and they've put me in front of a mirror, and it's like, oh, I guess I just stare at myself.
Yeah.
I can't stare at the barber. That's no good. Imagine just making eye contact with someone the whole time they're trying to cut your hair.
Yeah.
Feels wrong. But then you just like what, staring into space, having like an existential crisis in the mirror.
What am I? Who am I?
And a lot of the time, unless you've got like AirPods or something, if you've got headphones, you can't exactly wear them while you're getting your hair cut.
You never tell them that you didn't like the haircut.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a meme that was like, yo, after my barber does my shit, if he holds up the mirror and that mirror is a picture of him fucking my mom, I'd still be like, yeah, man, looks great, dude. Thank you. I remember I was at the beach in LA when we went to VidCon, and me and my girlfriend saw people riding up and down the beaches on these double bicycles where the seats are like side by side, and they all advertised the same little shack where you could rent the bikes. So I went in and I was looking at the thing and I was like, I think it's $36 for half an hour, but that seems like a lot for a bike. And there's 9 bikes outside. Like hardly anybody's buying these things. The dude working there must have overheard me say this out loud to my girlfriend. But I went to make sure and I asked him and I was like, hey, how much are the bikes? And he was like, it's going to be too much for you, buddy. I was like, oh, okay. So it must be the $36 for half an hour, which yeah, it does seem like way too much.
What a rude asshole. It's too expensive for you.
Yeah.
Bruh. You know what you're supposed to do in that situation? What you do is you go to your local bike store, alright? And then you buy like 8 bikes.
Open a bike store next to him?
No, then you walk back to the rental place and you hold 4 of the bikes in each hand. And you go, you work on commission, right? Big mistake. Huge. Just fucking leave.
Pretty woman my way out of there.
Alright, Samito, I'm afraid I'm phasing through the floor right now. That means it's time to leave. Goodbye.
Is he gone? Has he phased through the floor? All right. Twitch.tv/SumetoMedia.
Hey, what are you doing?
I was recording a thing for my channel.
All right. Well, looks like the room is spinning. That's your cue to leave. Leave my house, please.
Okay. As I low budget animate my way over to stage left. See you in a month.
Goodbye.
Low budget animate my way over.
That was
Really
really
lie.
good. As
That was
usual.
another good one.
As usual.
But like this line's a bit off. Sorry guys. It wasn't my best work today, but whatever. It's been another Unorthodox
You ain't
reaction.
done nothing. Freaking Lamar did all the lighting stuff. I don't know what you went about.
I like to take credit for it.
So, I told you he was gonna take credit for it. Every time he always tries to.
Wow, look at someone over here. Anyway, guys, been on another action.
Cold.
We hope you've enjoyed the content. If you're still with us, we appreciate you. If you're not, we still appreciate you. Regardless, hope you've had fun and you're still with us. Stay blessed.
Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. all
What
that
he
good
said.
stuff.
What he said.
And let us know if you've ever had any awkward, hard to explain moments.
I've had a couple, but save.
I'm sure I've had a couple in my lifetime. Yeah. Just can't remember. Nothing really comes to mind when you need it. See, does
your memory is terrible.
Yeah.
But on that note, guys, we'll leave you alone. I hope you've had fun.
We'll see y'all in the next one.
Stay consistent.